The following video may contain blood, gore, violence, and some foul language. If you don't like that stuff, stop watching the video now. Welcome back, everyone. Hardyman here, back for some more Fallout 3. Still looking at this light. So, yeah, still burning. Kind of weird, but whatever. I guess they're all kind of just doing the same weird burning thing on the outside. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. That's what I was looking at in between episodes. But anyway, so last episode we finally made it to Oasis after, well, I kind of searched around Oasis and then I finally found the entrance. Who would have thunk it? It would have been like right there in the front, but whatever. And we took a little, I thought it was just syrup. If I'm going to be arrested for it, I'm going to plead like not knowing what I was taking defense, whatever that is, because I thought it was just syrup. I was promised just straight old syrup, maybe from Canada, I don't know. And yeah, they put their own little weird herbs in it, so that's supposedly cleansed me of whatever will harm this dude over here. So let's go talk to him. Huh. I don't see a dude over here. Is he behind this rock? No, he's not behind this rock. Huh. That's, kind of weird. Oh my gosh! Well, this is not, freaky at all. I'm gonna go stealth mode on you. And, yeah, we can, talk to him.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
I've never met a talking tree before. This guy with a microphone somewhere. I've never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
Well, that's just, you know, that's kind of mean. You should call people by their name, talking tree dude. I mean, it sounds like you kind of deserved it. If I'm the judge here, yeah, you kind of deserved it. So you're trapped inside there. This Bob thing? Sounds like it.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
Well, that sounds terrifying. So yeah, how did a tree end up growing inside of your head, or out of your head, or whatever?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Well, hopefully your troubles will be over. I'm here to help. Yeah, so they said you needed my help?
Yes, yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
Kill you? So you mean like chop you down? Sure, where do you want the bullet? Head or gut? You can't be serious.
Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now. Rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
Yeah, how would I be able to kill you? I mean, I could just shoot you in the eye, but I don't know. Do you have a brain like right behind there? You're kind of a tree now.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
Wow, that's it's kind of crazy and sick, man. Yeah, I think if they find out that I killed you, they will probably try to kill me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around.
Why don't... I mean... How would you kill yourself if you were a tree? That is a interesting question. I wonder if he's actually thought about this.
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
Golly, I was just gonna like ask you, but you're meanie. Got some time to think about it. I'm not a charity. You want to die? Cough up some caps. I mean, he would probably be more. He'd probably be angry about that than why don't you just kill yourself? Because it was like, how am I going to get some caps? But yeah, I really don't want to kill you, dude. I mean, especially if you're the cause of all of this, like, greenery.
Of all the wastelanders I had to bump into, it has to be one with a conscience. Let's keep it an open invitation, then. I don't want to wait until the next person visits. It could be years. Just think about it, okay?
Okay. Or was it Bob? Okay, goodbye, tree.
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert 'cause I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Okay. So we can enter the caves below and destroy Harold's heart. Or that's all we can do, I'm assuming. What's that at? That. Yep, that's really our only option. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. What is... Oh, you got fungus on you. Kinda bad. See, it looks like its hand. That looks like an arm. Looks like an arm. Leg, maybe. Possibly another leg. Well, yeah, I don't really want to kill him right now, at least. I mean, we probably... I don't know, maybe talk to these folks out here? Because, yeah, I definitely want to make sure that they're okay with it before I go murdering their god. Or whatever he is to them. See, where is that one guy? Birch, or... Yeah, his name was Birch, right? See, we came out of there. Let's go this way. What we got over here? What is this? That's a bed? You call that a bed? Wow. I need to, like, get y'all some imported beds in here. Oh, there's somebody. Go see who this is. It is Bloomster Popular. No, wait, Popu. Not Popu. It's Poplar. Although if I had that, what was it? The Sandman perk, I could have murdered him. So yeah, it's not really who I wanted to speak to. Let's go over here. It looked like there was a couple other ways. Or let's see. Came through there. I think that goes to the outside. I don't know, let's try going in each one of these little tubular or whatever things. No one's sleeping in here, apparently. Let's see. Man, you'd think that they would be a little bit more active, but apparently not. Apparently, whatever they do here just tires them out. They have to go to sleep, and whatever time it is, I don't even know what time it is. They should be in here. Man, there's one. Branch Tender Linden. Oh, hey.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
Okay. Well, before I answer, I'm like nearly cracking up laughing. During that entire like little scene there, it was like they were working out on like their calf muscles. It kept on looking like they were like stepping up on their like tippy toes and just working out those muscles. Oh, that was too funny. Wow. You guys are too funny. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? It's a bad luck. His name's Harold. I mean, that's true. Literature graph, his name's Harold. I mean, his name is Harold. Birch. Okay?
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do.
Right. So, did you know your god wants to kill him? Or wants me to kill him?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Yeah. Killing him should stop his influence. Right? I mean, that's probably true. Free firewood for all. I mean, that would probably be really great in my Banish series. I mean, if you could like just import some in from here, New Hardymanville would be the greatest place on whatever planet they are on. It may be Earth. I don't know. So how can I help?
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
And do you have something to say?
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
But yeah, don't you care what he thinks?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
How do you want me to help?
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
So, now I can either kill him, stop his growth, or accelerate his growth. Well, that's a conundrum. See, you sir, you got anything else?
Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home.
No problem. So what's your opinion of those two?
I wish they wouldn't argue so much. It makes everyone uncomfortable.
Did I know something about some caves? Sure, why not?
Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
Okay. So how did you end up here?
I was an outsider like yourself, wandering the world aimlessly, wasting my life trying to seek my fortune. When my eyes beheld the splendor of Oasis, I knew I'd found a holy place. Tree Father Birch allowed me to stay, and I've been here ever since.
See, what did you have to do? Yeah, because, I mean, I see these, like, branches coming out of everyone's, I don't know, tunics or whatever. And are they, like, coming out of your body? Or is that just, like, an addition to the tunic? Because if it's coming out of your body, that's not healthy, I would think.
Actually, you already did some of it. I had to do the ceremony and meet with the Great One. Then Tree Father Birch taught me everything I needed to know about Oasis and how it has to remain a secret. That's why I'm so worried. I just think letting this place spread into the wasteland would be an unwise decision.
I mean, that is true. If it did spread, someone would be like, where'd all this greenery come from? like, let's go find the source of it. And yeah, they would probably just come here and, I don't know, probably murder all y'all and, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't say burn the place down, but they may try to, like, use it for profit. And yeah, that's not that great. Exploitation, never a great thing.
Exactly. I was out there once, like you. I wandered the wasteland for many years. All I saw was poverty, famine, sickness, hate, and death everywhere I turned. But this place isn't anything like that. We can't let all that evil inside here. We just can't.
Right. I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with you. Y'all would probably be outnumbered by whoever came here, and I don't know, they may want to set fire to it, and that would just be bad for everyone. Remind me again what you did to become. It's whatever. I'll have to go.
May your spirit rest in his branches.
Okay. Weirdo. Let's see here. Who are you? Lyndon? Let's talk to you.
You're a guest among us, and quite welcome, outsider.
Oh. I didn't need to see that, dude.
It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branch Tender Lyndon.
And you should probably put on some pants tonight before you just turn, like, show me all that. Golly. What's your opinion of these two?
I've only known them for a very short time, but when I first arrived, they immediately took me in and treated me just like a son. There aren't many people in the world left like that.
Mm-hmm. Any information you could give me about the caves? I mean, if I decide to go down there and do any of the three things that I have, what do you know about them?
Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell. But when the attack started about 200 years ago, many people took shelter in the natural caves that dotted the area. The old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave was the last piece of architecture from those days.
That's not, that doesn't tell me about what's in the caves, but okay, unless they're, well, they could be ghouls, right? If the people went there and stayed there, and the radiation seeped in there, then I guess they could be ghouls. Tell me about your god.
Well, I'm not so sure the Great One is a god. I mean, I don't believe in that sort of thing. However, I am beginning to realize he's special. Something greater than any of the creatures in the wasteland.
Okay. So how did you end up here?
I was found dying in the wastes not far from here by a trader caravan. They knew about this place and brought me to Bloomseer Poplar. She nursed me back to health, and I've stayed ever since.
Ooh, this is 74. Come on, speech.
I prefer not to talk about it. Some people wouldn't appreciate my past.
Let's see. That probably means he's a slaver. Yeah, I'd assume he's a slaver.
I felt I owed these people for bringing me back from the brink. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this place. It's beautiful. It's a shame only a few people will ever get to see it.
I mean, unless I do something about that. Oh, could I wonder if I could do that again.
There isn't much more to the story. I was dying and these people saved my life. So, here I'll remain.
Ah, dang it. So I guess I did miss my chance. You would assume 74% chance that it would have been a success, but apparently not. What did you do to become a tree minder?
I sort of fell into it, I guess. I woke up here and I just stayed. After a while, I became one of them.
So you didn't do any crazy sap-eating ceremony? Golly.
May your spirit rest in his branches.
Yeah. That's what you all seem to be saying. Alright, talk to you. I guess there's that little girl with the gloves. I wonder where she got those gloves. That's very confusing. And this, popular. I keep saying popular. It's poplar. I just really can't say it, though. It's really difficult for me. Hey, I need to talk to you. Need to get everyone's story. Yeah, thank you for going that way.
Allow me me to introduce myself. I'm Bloomseer Poplar, soothsayer and healer of Oasis. It brings me great honor to welcome you.
Thanks. What are your opinions of these two?
Lately, things have gotten a bit worse between them. It sometimes takes months for them to agree on things. I know they love each other greatly, but I'm afraid the strain of leadership is tearing them apart.
So, I don't know, that would push me towards possibly just killing Harold then. Because, yeah, if it's tearing them apart, then either like one of them's gonna like leave or possibly kill the other person. I don't know, and I don't want people dying. What do you know about the caves?
Be wary of the water in the caves. I fear they still carry the sting of radiation from the bombs.
See, that is information I need to know about the caves. Thank you. So what's causing this place to grow?
In what we call the harvest month, the Great One creates seeds among his branches within seed pods. At the end of this time, the pods open and the seeds are carried quite easily upon the wind. It's quite beautiful. Wherever the seeds take purchase, they grow into trees, plants, grass, or all manner of wonderful things.
That sounds pretty cool. Tell me about Harold.
He's not my god. He's everyone's god. You, me, everyone. This place isn't meant just for the tree minders. It's for all mankind.
Well, what if there are others that don't share your opinion?
You'd think they'd realize that this place won't remain a secret forever. The caravans know about it, and you happened upon it. How long before someone comes to take this place by force? No, I say allow Oasis to grow, and that issue becomes moot.
But they would still want to come to the source. If they could find the source, then they would still want to come here and take it over. So you still possibly get kicked out or killed or whatever. I guess how'd you end up here?
My father was a healer like myself. He had the most curious books I would read about trees and plants and their medicinal properties. Many years later, I heard a rumor about a place such as this. I spent a decade in search of it. I've been in this wonderful place for over 15 years now.
Wow. So she spent 10 years searching for it, and then another 15 years in it. That is insane. Wonder what it looked like back then. Then? Because you would assume that this is... Well, if it's inside of like a natural like area that the seeds don't get carried far away, then you would assume that this is just years and years of growth. So how'd you become a tree minder?
I was the third one to arrive here in Oasis. Tree Father Birch was a bit wary at first, but Leaf Mother Laurel convinced him to let me stay. If she hadn't been around, I doubt Birch would have ever let me stay here. After a while, they taught me their ways, and together we developed the ceremony of purification that you undertook.
Well, thank you very much for that. Hoodwinking me into taking some crazy hippie syrup.
Farewell, outsider.
I mean, that's seriously what they did. They hoodwinked me. I thought I was just going to get some maple syrup and maybe chant a little bit, but no. Okay, so we gotten, you know, basically everyone's story. I don't know where that little girl is at. Kind of wanted to see, like, remind myself what all of them, like, had to say. That's them. Oh, she's over here. And, yeah, we probably have no time.
Revel, outsider. You are under his protection.
Okay.
So you're the outsider, huh? You seem nice to me.
I mean, I am pretty nice. What are your opinion of those two?
They're the best parents ever.
Okay, so they're your parents. Interesting. Do you know anything about the caves?
My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there.
Okay. Tell me about Harold.
Oh, you mean Harold?
Yeah.
He's really nice. Sometimes when I get really lonely, I go into the grove and talk to him. Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next to his roots after I have a bad dream. I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me what he's scared of. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one.
If you tell me what Harold was scared of, yeah.
Aw, I never knew an outsider could be scared of anything. Harold told me that he's scared of fire. If fire ever got on him, it would burn him and Bob until they were all gone. That's why we keep the fires far away from him.
Interesting. So you're saying if I came back with a flamethrower, I could char up some like Harold, Bob, whatever mixture. I don't know. Let's see here. How'd you get here?
I was born here, silly.
I should have known that. And well, I mean, if you were born here, I'm assuming you just became a tree minder, or you're becoming a tree one.
Just
tree
get born, I guess.
Right.
You're funny.
I am funny. You better believe it. I have to go.
May your spirit rest in his branches.
Well, hopefully my spirit's not being torn asunder by all these branches that I'm resting in, because that hurts. You know what else hurts? Saying that this is the end of the episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed learning all these people's pasts. I'll probably, stop the little recording session here right now. And, whenever this comes out, leave some comments down below about, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should just go ahead and shoot him in the heart? Do you think I should, stop his growth? Or do you think I should accelerate it? Or whatever. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you have any comments, leave those down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may want to think about doing that. But anyway, again, hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.